Hello, sixth graders. Today you're going to be creating an outline for your paragraph that answers the question, what was the theme of the Leona chapter? And it's asking you to please use evidence and explanation, evidence from the text, and explain thoroughly how that evidence shows the theme. So, if you could go to your notebooks and find a clean page, this is something I'm going to be checking. I'd like you to label that page Leona Outline. And I'm just going to kind of walk you through that. You're going to be pausing the video to do your work when I tell you to pause. So we're going to start off, as we always do, with our topic sentence. You're going to put a T here. Okay, and then if you look back through our notes, I'm going to just find our notes on paragraph writing that you guys have. A topic sentence introduces the topic to the reader. It's the big idea. So it's going to say what the paragraph is about. So right now I'd like you to, I'm going to just show you an example from Gonzalo. This is a, where is it? Here. Okay, I'm going to pause. So for the Gonzalo outline, my topic sentence looked like, the theme of the chapter Gonzalo from the book Seed Folks is that being new is hard, but it gets easier with time. So again, I introduced the topic to the reader, the big idea, and I said what the paragraph was about. So in your notebooks, if you could right now, pause this video and complete your topic sentence. Go ahead and pause and write down your topic sentence. You can use your Leona notes that we took yesterday in class to help you. Okay? Okay, next you're going to be looking for evidence from the text that show your big idea. So looking back at my paragraph notes I took, evidence says parts in the text that show your big idea, the parts that prove you're right. So I'm going to go back to the outline here. I've written my topic sentence, and then I'm going to indent down to where the colon is, and I'm going to put evidence 1, okay, and then I'm going to put kind of halfway down the page, evidence number 2. Okay, so this is a time you're going to be looking in the text for evidence that shows whatever the theme is that you picked for Leona. So if I look at my example here from Gonzalo, I have evidence number 1, page. You're going to put whatever page this was on. And remember, an outline is not writing it all out. It's just getting your thoughts on paper before you start writing. So I just wrote, Tio Juan, baby, wanders street, can't speak English. That's my first evidence. And I look in the book to find the page number. And then I'm going to leave a space here for explain, and I'm going to do my evidence 2. So I'm going to worry about explaining later. I'm just doing evidence 1 and evidence 2, page number whatever. Tio finds garden and is happy again because. Okay, so that's just jotting down the 2 places in the text that I feel like back up this theme. So I'm going to have you pause the video now, and in your notebook you're going to be filling out evidence number 1 and evidence number 2 from the story, the chapter Leona, that backs up the theme that you have chosen. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. You should pause the video now and do your evidence. All right, the last thing we're going to do here is our reasoning or explanation. This explains how your evidence connects to what you are saying. It says what the evidence shows. So you're explaining now how the evidence connects to the topics, which is the theme. So I'm going to go back to my outline. And now I'm going to be filling in, after my evidence, explain number 1. And down here, I'm going to put explain number 2. Okay, so this is where, let me show you the Gonzalo example. For this explanation, I said Tio Juan, and I did abbreviations because remember, outlines aren't complete sentences. Tio Juan's an immigrant. He can't speak. It's hard because he doesn't feel like himself. This is explaining how this quote, this evidence, connects to this theme. Now for evidence 2, we're explaining how the evidence of him finding the garden and being happy again connects to the theme that being new is hard, but it gets easier with time. So I said Tio's life better because finds something he knows how to do, and so it's easier because he's confident again. So for that one, I did kind of a complete sentence. But again, you're just explaining how evidence 2 relates to this theme, explaining how evidence 1 relates to this theme. You're going to do the same thing for Leona. So in your notebooks, you're going to do your explanations now. So for this one, you're explaining how this evidence connects to the theme you put here. And then you're going to explain here how evidence 2 connects to the theme. So go ahead and pause the video and do your explanations. All right, you guys, great job. You should now have filled out your topic sentence, evidence 1, explanation 1, evidence 2, explanation 2, and then if we go back to our paragraph notes, we know that the last thing we do is that concluding sentence, which is a recap of your big idea. It's the last thing the reader sees and what they take away. Okay? So you can go ahead now. You're going to put the C over here on the margin. You're going to write out your concluding sentence, looking at your topic sentence for help for your concluding sentence. And then once you have that done, you're done with your outline. And you can now go to Google Classroom and start using this outline to type out your Leona paragraph. Remember, this is going to be graded, guys, so do your best. We have time tomorrow in class to finish it. And if we need help from me tomorrow, I can help you. But hopefully this video walked you through it. All right, you guys have a great class. I hope you're wonderful with the sub. I'm sure you are. I had to take my husband to the doctor today, but I'll be back tomorrow. All right, see you later.